right, welcome to overtime. 41 of you decided to take the plunge.
Oh, my Lord.
And
41?
try to get into the UCSS Fantasy League. 2 of the 41 people that submitted roasts of the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show will be entered into the league. Who will they be? We're about to start finding out.
It's
Mike,
out of 10.
number 1.
So here's how it works.
Yeah.
I am not voting. You are 3 of the
Three
only
of us
3
are voting.
voting because I know who said it. You
Yeah.
guys.
We will not know. Mike will
completely
read them
anonymous.
anonymously.
And we have them ranked. You're going to grade them 1 through 41, and we'll
Yeah.
pick the 2 highest grades.
And we're doing 1 to 10 on the rank?
Yeah.
You're picking your 2 highest. If you want to go
That's
1 to
it.
100,
Yeah.
you go 1 to 100
Just
as
the
long as you
top
know
2.
your 2
Well,
highest.
if they suck, you don't even have to put a grade. All right, come on. Number 1, Mike.
Number
Let's go.
1, Cleveland fans deserve credit for loyalty because if you can sit through all 4 quarters of this show, you can sit through anything. The Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show is the only panel where everyone talks over each other, and somehow not any of them make sense. These are my 2 for the whole cast. Okay.
It was short. He had a couple of good lines, but short. All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right, next one. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Tyvis reminds me of a toddler who's trying to show off their new toy at a show and tell with his hairline. Reminds me of a chia pet. Bull has never seen a buffet he doesn't like. Jay is the type of dude to try and cut you off in line at the MVD even though there's an assigned order.
All right.
Next.
I will say that while fat jokes don't bother me, I think it's low-hanging fruit. Like, be creative.
Be more creative.
There's
We
other
got-
things you can make
We
fun of
got
me
39 more.
for. But, all right.
Okay, next
Yeah, go
one.
ahead.
UCSS by the numbers. 0. Tyvis's career interception total and how much hairline he has remaining. 1. The combined number of times Bull puked on the air and how many times we've said, damn, we miss Bull when he isn't on the show. 2. The number of claps Ant got during his stand-up set. 3. What Mikey was nailing on and off the court before coming to Cleveland. 6.
Wow.
6.
Hey.
Jay's favorite white quarterback in day in January. 7.
Oh! I just got that one. Oh!
7. The number of times G changed his take since you started reading this. Also the number of times he's been married. And 8.
Gosh.
Jason's combined number of speeding tickets and books sold.
That's actually accurate.
Wow. That
All
was
right,
number 3.
he's in. He's in.
That was number 3,
That's number
right?
3.
He's
That's
in.
number 3.
I mean,
That's it. He's in.
you know how
You're in.
I can't imagine anybody's topping that.
No.
That was good. That was
You're
good.
in.
That is
We're down to 1 spot for 38 more.
All right,
You
next.
are in.
Next, Tay Taysom. Bull sits in that chair throwing shade at Evan Mobley, but the only thing he's dunked is a donut in his coffee.
I don't drink coffee, but yeah.
Okay, next.
That's it?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
Some are long, some are short.
All right.
Next, sorry.
Yeah.
Tyvis is Stephen A. Smith's long-lost son. The resemblance is uncanny. Go get your money, bro.
You know that's a white guy wrote that because Tyvis looks nothing like Stephen A. Smith.
The hairline he's talking about. He's
I
talking about
guess.
the hairline.
You don't look anything like him. But go ahead.
Next, Tyvis, just own being a member of the media. At least now when you talk, we get coverage. Earl behind the glass. Some of your takes make me think on the glass. Jason, I love you. You're my favorite of all of them. Not just want to see how dead you really are inside. Bull, what's the difference between Joe Burrow and pizza? You don't prefer sausage on your pizza.
Difference between Joe Burrow and pizza. You don't prefer sausage on your I don't get it. Does anybody get it?
I don't get that one either.
Okay, sorry.
I think
Go
it's
ahead.
but never mind.
Yeah.
What
Next.
wait, what number was that? 7?
Six.
6? All right.
Yeah.
That was number
6.
6. Yes.
7. All right, go ahead.
O Adam, thou blustering herald of Cleveland sporting dreams, thy voice doth thunder like a tempest o'er Lake Erie's waves, yet thy prognostications for the Browns fall flatter than a pancake trodden by 1,000 disappointed fans. Thou callest thyself the bull, but art more akin to a wayward mule, stubbornly braying the guardian's glory, whilst their bats swing fruitless as a barren orchard. Thy Cavaliers takes, good sir, as lukewarm as the ale left stale in the flats, and thy bold forecast crumbles like the crumbling hopes of a postseason long past. Prithee, quiet thy bellowing, lest thou wake the ghost of many Cleveland defeats.
That was creative.
All right.
All right, yeah.
Little Shakespeare.
Okay, I like that.
All right, next. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, number 8.
G. Bush, you tried selling 6-0 Kool-Aid for Watson's debut and then invited us to join the DT aura era. Every time you get excited about a quarterback in Cleveland, I get nervous. Jason, you have a way with people the same way a traffic jam has with drivers. Bull, you're a Bengals fan covering Cleveland sports. You need a win more than Andrew Berry needs to hit on a draft pick. Jay, you actually said Pat Mahomes couldn't make the Browns Super Bowl contenders, yet you still wish we had Baker. That tracks. Tyvis, you're a former NFL athlete, and a 60-year-old pitcher made you look like a fool, shaking my head. Dustin, your eating habits are like Andrew Berry's GM habits. If Earl DePearl were any more of a homer, he'd be living next to Ned Flanders and working at the Springfield nuclear power plant. Anthony, nerd. Mikey McNuggets, I don't even have a roast for you. I just feel bad that you have to put up with these clowns. Love the show. You guys are the best. All love.
That was pretty good.
Not bad. In
He might be number 2 right now.
In
That's number
contention.
8 on the list.
On the leaderboard.
Yep.
All right, next up. Jason dissects plays like he's cracking the Da Vinci Code, but his biggest athletic achievement is sprinting to the buffet before the wings run out.
Hey, I tore my rotator cuff feeding a squirrel. I'll have you know. True story.
That's it for that one.
Okay. That was 9, correct?
That was 9.
All right,
correct.
number 10.
Number 10. Bull's built like Krang from Ninja Turtles.
Like who?
Krang. K-R-A-N-G.
I want to know who that is. I gotta look it up.
We got enough looking
I
up.
know. I just want to look it up. Go ahead. Keep going.
All right, next one.
Yeah. I guess I shouldn't look it up because he ain't going to win with just that one
Next
line.
one.
Go ahead.
Tyvis, I'm not sure what receded faster, your NFL career or your hairline.
Wow. Wow.
Oh,
That was it for that one.
that was funny, but okay, go ahead.
Next one. McNuggets equals McLovin.
Okay,
That's it.
that's it. 13.
Tyvis went from breaking up passes to breaking up radio segments.
Okay, 14.
McNuggets looks like the main character from the 90s The Page Master movie, All Grown Up.
I never saw that movie. Next, 15.
Mikey on Bushman looked like a fish out of water. Would show video.
What?
Next. That makes sense.
I was about to start writing a
This
UCSS
is a new one, right?
roast.
16.
This is
16.
16.
Okay, go ahead.
I was about to start writing a UCSS roast, but then I had technical difficulties.
That's good. Oh, but that's
Okay,
it.
that's it. Yep.
All right.
Next one. Bull looks like the manager of a Bed Bath. Jay looks like the manager of a Bed Bath and Beyond that takes his job way too seriously. Bull looks like he still blames every fart on the dog. McNuggets looks like he spends his evenings writing 3-star food reviews on Yelp. G. Bush looks like he runs a youth football camp where none of the kids get better. Jason looks like he Jason looks like he discusses renewable resources at the dinner table.
Oh my God.
Earl looks like he gets a raging clue when solving mysteries. Dustin looks like he's one jean jacket cutoff away from using racial slurs at a Kenny Chesney concert.
I don't know what's funnier, the roaster bowl.
And Tyvis started to look like Ricky Williams on Celebrity Big Brother.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that was 17, right?
That's 17,
man.
yes.
Oh, that's really
Yes.
Man, it's going to be hard
That's
to break
really
some of
good.
these ties
This
here.
is going to be tough. All right, this is number 18.
Yeah.
Mikey has got to be young Sheldon's best friend. Looks like he is a calculus genius who got stuck in a locker from air jocks and quote-unquote media members.
All right.
Okay, next one.
19.
Should we expect Kanye to interrupt Taylor's wedding, or is that Jay Crawford's job?
That's the best one line so far.
Hey, shout out to everyone at UCSS. Y'all came through. These are good.
Oh my god.
These are good.
That was good. It's a short one.
Wait
So
a
I don't know if
minute.
it's going to win, but that's a really funny one.
Was that 19?
That was
Yeah,
19.
19? Yeah. Oh my god.
20.
Yeah.
The only thing that goes more negative than Jason is Tyvis's hairline. I know when G. Bush gets out of bed in the morning, it sounds like kids throwing pop rocks on the ground. Earl going too in-depth on topics is equivalent to when your parents... Is the equivalent of when your parents... I'm going to try to make sense of this so it makes sense. Earl going too in-depth on topics is the equivalent of when you tell your parents about something funny that happened at school and it turns into a life lesson you didn't want to hear. Mike is what you get when you Google blonde me character with glasses.
All right. That was not bad.
Okay.
Yep.
Next, Tyvis said he would buy a Rolex if Sanders does good, but it's only going to be a $10 Rolex that he will scream is real.
Rolex. No, that's some G. Bush stuff. I like that G, man.
All right. 22.
I couldn't pick just one, but I think it fits Bull, Jason, and Tyvis. Listening to you guys predict Cleveland sports is like watching the Browns playbook. Full of hopes and dreams, but ultimately just sad and confusing. But now I think about it, I got one for Jason Lloyd defending of having Kenny Pickett be the starter before he got traded. Jason out here defending Kenny Pickett like he's the next coming up franchise quarterback. I'm just wondering, Jason, did Pickett also sell you some beachfront property in Cleveland? I started to think you're getting scammed.
I've said 1,000 times I didn't love him. I just thought you were going to start him.
Yeah.
I still think they would have started him.
All right.
Next up, Halloween roast episode. G. Bush wears his Taylor Swift jacket. Tyvis is dressed as a chia pet. Jay is dressed as a wild thing because his takes are crazy. Jason is Oscar the Grouch or the Grinch. Mikey as a kid with a 3-time oversized basketball uniform on. Earl the Pearl as Queen Elizabeth. And lastly, Bull as himself 20 years earlier.
Okay. I wish. Go ahead. That's good.
Next up, and this is number...
24.
Yes. Jay be dressing like the manager of a Dick's Sporting Good that takes his job too seriously. Adam is called the Bull, but bro looks more like a water buffalo, and he's been yelling so much his mic is about to file a restraining order. G. Bush looks like he's about to solve world hunger every time he says, "Now listen here." Tyvis is built like he'd still put NFL athlete on his Tinder bio. My man stays smiling like he just got hired at Best Buy. Jason looks like the IT guy who used to hoop at the YMCA. Mikey looks like his mom still makes his dentist appointments.
Yes.
Earl got old head barbershop wisdom, but none of it ever makes it past the first sentence. Anthony looks like the intern who stayed too long and never left. Dustin looks like the guy who brags about his 2002 Fiesta Bowl ring on first dates. More hair gel than career tackles. This panel has more washed-up athletes and failed comedians than a Browns quarterback room. Hope I didn't go too hard. Love y'all. Will always listen.
Dude, how are we going to break these ties?
These are good.
That's
These are
pretty good.
good.
That was 24.
I got 5 like that are outstanding
Okay.
already.
We got a couple more.
All right, go ahead.
Next one. Not sure where to start. Thought about roasting Tyvis for his takes, hitting about as hard as he did on special teams, or Jay cutting everyone off like he's still on ESPN. But I'll settle the most jaw-dropping issue on the show. McNuggets. My guy gets free beef jerky from Joe Thomas and hoards it like Gollum. Not shocked, though. Aligns with his career. 10 to 16 assist-to-turnover ratio. Pass the damn ball and the jerky, man.
Good.
Next.
26, right?
Yeah.
26. I know we aren't using the R word, but Bull and white basketball players, I don't know. Okay, next up.
Okay.
Racist.
Yes.
I'm racist?
They said that you always say they. Never mind.
It's not going to win. We're okay with
What
that
do I
one.
say? I don't understand. Tell me. I'm just curious.
You always say they overrated or underrated.
Oh, yeah.
The white basketball players, yeah.
White-
Oh, that's not racist.
No. All right, next
Right.
one. Bull looks like he sweats pizza grease. That's the roast.
That's funny. I do.
All right, next up. I don't want to hurt or roast you guys, but I know I'd roast you in fantasy.
Okay, next.
Next. And what number are you guys on for this?
29.
29.
Perfect. All right, we're still in line. Yep. Prediction of how your league goes every year. Jay has simultaneously the best and worst fantasy team he's ever had. Bull has a spreadsheet logging his record every year he's ever done fantasy, spends way too much time working on his team, always ends up with double the number of waiver wire transactions as the second closest, and places second to someone who puts in a tenth of the time he does.
That part is untrue. The rest is all.
Jason never shows up to the draft, goes 3-10, always excuses his poor play by saying it's because he didn't draft. G. Bush starts off 2-5, always believes that his team will pull off a late season miracle, never does, ends up 4-9. McNuggets does 10 practice drafts, brags about how good his draft was, ends up in a mediocre 6th place. Tyvis, good team, but always has a late season injury that derails his year.
That's true.
Earl overreaches for David Njoku as the second tight end taken. He has a good team that comes up short because of this. Zach Meisel always complains that the draft time is not convenient for his schedule, but doesn't miss it. Always somehow gets a top 2 pick. Anthony picks a kicker in the 2nd round, comes in last, says he doesn't even like fantasy. Steve has 3 players on injured reserve the full season, doesn't even know he's in the league.
That's pretty good.
That was good. There's a lot of accuracy there.
Yeah.
It is.
Go ahead.
Next up, Adam hears his name. Adam hears a name he doesn't recognize and immediately thinks it's the perfect time to deliver a Hall of Fame opinion on nothing. Adam would be leading the league and still argue he's underrated. Jason out here treating basic NBA news like he cracked the Da Vinci Code.
That's two Da Vinci Code.
Bull could watch MJ in his prime and call him overrated for missing a free throw. UCSS Wi-Fi stays injured longer than half the Browns roster. Okay, next. Is this a sports show? G. Bush talks about his marriages, Bull talks about his health, and everyone else talks about political events so frequently that when I first started listening to UCSS, I thought it was a Cleveland's cheaper, slightly uglier version of The View. The first time I saw G. Bush, I was convinced it was Whoopi Goldberg dressed in drag, but I wasn't exactly sure. I'll bet Emmanuel Classe's house that the first topic on the show Wednesday morning is Travis and Taylor's engagement. That is, if there's not a 45-minute technical difficulty first. I don't know what y'all are more down on bad for, current events or Shador content. Y'all love that as much as Andrew Berry loves ex-cons. I would consider a name change for the ultimate shameless content show. Y'all love the low-hanging fruit. And this is making Bull a fat joke. Unfortunately, he ate all the fruit before I could think of a joke. Love you guys. P.S. Never forget, Tyvis loves to drive from Columbus to Cleveland multiple times a week to talk about non-sports in a non-media way.
That was good. 32.
I love all of you at UCSS. Thanks for doing my daily listen. Here goes nothing. Adam the Bull, huh? More like Adam the Mole because your takes are stuck in a time loop that are more outdated than Jay Crawford's. You might agree with me, but this is corrected me if I'm wrong take. Adam, your other show is called Bull and Fox. It's more like Bull and Backhand. You're steamrolling of Dustin Fox harder than he steamrolls a tennis ball at a Fairlawn Country Club at 3:30 in the morning. It only makes you sound like G. Bush using a bullhorn, serving up hot takes in the lake that are louder than Dustin Hopkins' doink off the crossbar. Every time Adam yells over Dustin, it feels like Dustin would rather be on a football field again than getting run over by Derrick Henry going faster than Jason Lloyd on I-90. Okay, next. The only thing that moves on more than NFL teams and Tyvis is G. Bush and women. Next up, I was going to leave a really good comment, but Jay cut me off. Next up, I would love to roast you, but Jay cut me off saying he texted 3 executives and a former coach, and they all happen to agree with his opinion.
That's great. That's great. Oh, my God. That's an awesome one-liner.
Oh, my God.
All right, we have a cipher. I believe this is a rap. I have not read this, so bear with me.
Okay.
Yo, step in the cipher, 5 names on the plate. I'm roasting y'all real quick. Medium rare fate. G. Bush talk loud like you rule in the town. but your name sounds more like you mowing the ground. Trying to plant big moves, but you're stuck in the dirt. Even Siri hang up when you call. That hurt. Next up, Bull, thinky all strong, all mouth muscle, but your brain takes break like it's scared of the hustle. Act tough online, but in real life you're tame. Even Red Bull can't give your weak bars a name. Tyvis the wise one. Bro, stop the disguise. Your advice hit flat like stale French fries. You quote fake deep lines like the sky make me whole. Man, Dr. Seuss got bars with more soul. McNuggets in the cut. Bro, your nickname's a snack. Even Wendy's don't want you. They sent you back. Fast food energy, salty, no heat. You a 6-piece box with no sauce on the meat. Last up, Earl the Pearl. Call him Mystery Bro. You talking all slick, but you got nothing to show. You the type to drop in just to fill the space. Even Google be like, who is this face? The 5 roasted clean, drop flames on the beat. Y'all a kids menu meal, never served with the elite. I'm the chef with the mic and these bars stay prime. Don't step in my kitchen. You'll get cooked every time.
Bars.
Pretty good.
I like that.
Yeah.
Bars.
Bars.
All right, next 37.
I thought that was
Okay,
37.
this next one's long.
Oh, I had that last one was 36. Was that 36 or 37?
That is 37. This is 30. How many are left?
Hold on. That
There
was
should be like 4 left.
36.
That was 36.
All right. Okay.
Next up, this is a long one.
Yeah.
Both showers after every dump so he doesn't smell bad, but still came in sick just to puke live while trashing Baker. That's not dedication. That is weaponized hygiene. He calls himself a fantasy football expert, but roots for the Bengals and Cubs, hosts the Cleveland Sports Show and reps New York. He's basically a walking identity crisis wrapped in pizza grease and bad decisions. I don't want to join this league to play fantasy. I also want in to drag Bull so far down the standings he has to shower every time he checks the app as well. Tyvis got bad hips, or at least that's what the NFL said when he kept getting cut. He jokes that he's got good hips now, but watching him try and golf is proof his hips are still broken. Dude threw the club in the water like it was his NFL career. He's embarrassed to admit he's a media guy, but somehow is juggling 5 shows and calling himself just a former athlete. Bro, when you've bounced around more jobs than NFL teams, it's time to accept immediate life, or at least stop pretending you're the king of baseball takes because of one lucky Guardians prediction. Tyvis thinks he's good at everything, but I've seen toddlers with better golf swings and humility. If he really thinks he can beat anybody at anything, I'm here to remind him fantasy is one thing he's probably not winning. Jason Lloyd's been in Cleveland media so long, he's dead inside, probably because living through Cleveland sports is a real-life nightmare. Fans hate when he tells the truth, but the truth is, like Jason's driving, reckless, distracted, and always late to the party. He bragged about watching TV on his phone while driving, which explains why he can't seem to remember anything from his keys to his patience with Cleveland fans. Everyone jokes that Jason is LeBron's buddy. Of course, Jason denies it, which is exactly what a friend would do. Jason even wrote a book about LeBron, but the only thing that sold out was the bookstore's patience. In Cleveland sports media, Jason's the guy who's always there, mainly because he can't find his way out.
That was really
pretty
funny.
good. That's pretty good.
And that was
good.
37.
Yep, 38.
38. Mr. Adam the Bull, I commend you for your journey to lose weight. Really can't wait to see the results in 5+ years. Mr. J or discount Skip Bayless. This may not be the worst roast, but it's not as bad as your takes. Mr. Jason, the Browns will start Kenny Pickett. You sure about that, Grumps? Mr. Garrett, King of Kool-Aid, G. Bush, the way you fantasize about Project Stockpile reminds me of the dark fantasies of teenage boys. Mr. Tyvis, Optimistic Powell, you certainly are optimistic for the 2025 Browns to get to 9 wins. Yes, you are a former player and winning is everything to you, but to cling on to the middle-of-the-road season goal is as sad as your hairline. And Mr. Dustin Tennis Fox, it's actually refreshing to get a new sport perspective into the show. I can learn how to watch tennis by watching you during a Guardians topic as soon as you shoot your eyes back and forth between the guys talking about them while you sit and watch.
That's pretty good.
That's really good. Man.
This
All right,
next
go
one
ahead. 39.
this is long.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've only been watching for about 9 months, and I've never even played fantasy, but since you'd rather get your listeners' opinions through the YouTube comments section instead of paying a professional for a survey, I guess I'll chime in. How much money did they save, by the way? The Dolans would be proud. I'll start with Jay Crawford. What do you guys think about him? Because to me, he's the only person I've ever heard that conduct a 20-minute interview without finishing a single question. Every Monday through Friday, I tune into the Jay Crawford and Friends podcast to see who Jay gets to talk to see who Jay gets to talk at for 90-plus minutes. I better stop, though. Jay has some powerful friends, and they will remain a secret as long as the Epstein files are never released.
Dang.
Good Lord.
I'll move on to Adam. I'm sure everyone else here is going to harp on his weight, but screw them. His real problem is how terrible his predictions are. Holy crap. If his takes were like a batting average, we'll be pulling Austin Hedges numbers. Every day I'm more confident that's how he got his nickname. Everyone screaming, "That's bull," at him when he gave a basketball opinion. I'm not going to spend much time on G. Bush because I assume he called in sick the day you're going to read these anyway. But on the off chance he showed up, I'd like to say that his Ultra Instinct or White Hair Goku is explicitly not a version of Super Saiyan. Fake fan alert. It makes me wonder if you're also not a fake Shador fan, or do you think that Goku should have been him over Kilrin in the tournament depth chart? For the rest of you that have to suffer through that, Kilrin is a very short character. I'm comparing him to Dylan Gabriel. It's not as funny. You have to explain it, so I'll move on. Tyvis, the first words that come to my mind when I think of Ty is media member. As a matter of fact, he is the quintessential poster child of a media member. I guess he played some sports in college or something, but when you Google media member, it asks if you meant to say Tyvis Powell. Okay, I need someone to vote on me. I guess it's time to appeal to the washed-up airhead who's pretending to play a new sport instead of admitting he's in the middle of a midlife crisis. Don't worry, he won't look up from his phone until the next sentence starts anyway. Dustin Fox is better at tennis than he was at football. He's a great man with hair so thick it made Tyvis wear a bonnet for a week. Nobody with CTE has ever been so good at tennis before. Congratulations, Dustin. You can now go back to TikTok.
Dang.
McNuggets, Earl, Anthony, and Steele, and everyone else, thanks for producing my daily escape from political YouTube. I know in the heart of hearts, if you keep trying, you'll eventually get better. Maybe you'll even get good enough to get a small gig at a small-time college or something equivalent. That sound is 90% of the time. Put Bull's microphone somewhere where he won't touch it 5 minutes into the show. How hard is that? And maybe test the connection before going live, like the guy who streams Mario Maker from his mom's basement. Better yet, I'll contact him to see if he has any way to help you guys with the lighting. Amateurs. Love the show.
That was really good.
Okay, next one.
Oh, I can't believe we got only pick 2. 40.
Jay Crawford, Jay, WKYC's polished anchor who used to appear on ESPN until ESPN smartened up. Now he mans a mic on a YouTube show because primetime TV's too mainstream. Always rock steady, occasionally delightful, and perpetually the dad who still thinks landing an intern counts as an achievement. Bull, nickname says it all. More below than beef. Changes topics like a bull right into a china shop without leaving a single point unbroken. Full of energy, light on subtlety. He's the loudest guy in the room, especially when he's the only one making sense. G. Bush, sports talk version of background music. Pleasant, sometimes quirky, but you miss him if he disappeared for a second. Claims expert status with 92-3 the fan cred, but when he speaks, you wonder if he's still warming up or winding down. Jason from The Athletic, offering in-depth analysis you wish you could understand. He throws advanced stats around like confetti. Great for diehards, borderline cryptic for regular fans. Always feel like he's whisper shouting, "Read my article," in between banners.
I don't ever write anything, though.
Tyvis Powell, another Buckeye former NFL star, will deliver one tight insight, then disappear into "I was just thinking" territory, like a seasoned vet who occasionally confuses post-game with post-nap mode, half in, half out, but always chill. And lastly, Dustin Fox, former Buckeye NFL backup, narrator of That One Play, pops in with a calm, laid-back delivery that makes you sleepy in a good way until he accidentally puts you to sleep mid-commentary. Actually insightful, but we need decaf in the middle of a roast. And last one, Adam the Bull. You call yourself the Bull, but the only thing stampeding is how fast you rush to remind us you were right about something 2 years ago. If stubbornness was a sport, you'd be a Hall of Fame bust. You'd have a Hall of Fame bust, probably carved out of pastrami. Tyvis, our former Buckeye safety. Tyvis, you played in the NFL for about as long as a TikTok video, and you still brag about the one interception you got like it's a Super Bowl ring. Bro, we get it. You touched Russell Wilson once. Jay Crawford, our steady TV vet. Jay, you've been broadcasting for decades, and you still somehow manage to sound like you're reading a teleprompter written by ChatGPT. Even when you say, "What's up, guys?" it sounds like you're talking to commercial. Jason Lloyd, the insider. Jason, you've been covering Cleveland sports for 20 years, and you've still never broken a story anyone cared about. Every time you say, "My sources tell me," I picture you talking to a hot dog vendor at Progressive Field. Garrett Bush, Mr. Passion himself. G. Bush doesn't talk sports, he yells sports. I've seen quieter guys trying to direct traffic on Euclid Ave during a Browns game. G, I don't know if you're making a point or auditioning to be the new lead singer of Rage Against the Machine. And Mikey McNuggets, the producer turned host. Mikey, you're like the intern who accidentally got left on set, and nobody had the heart to kick you off. You got the nickname of a Happy Meal and the sports takes of a $1 menu. You are not a McNugget. You are just the extra barbecue sauce packet. And those are the roasts.
wow.
Some very, very, very good
Hey,
ones.
good job,
Before
guys.
we vote,
Good
clap it
job.
up because you guys deserve it.
They were like,
That was awesome. That was awesome.
way higher percentage of good ones than I thought.
Yes.
There were some really good ones.
Yes.
There was only like 5 or 6 that were useless.
So now it's the hard part. We got to
This
pick
is
2.
nearly impossible. Candidates include, to me, guys, 3,
Yep.
8, 17,
Yep.
19, 24, 29, 37, 38, 39, 40, and 41.
Yeah.
That's like 10.
I
know.
This is impossible.
I know. It's tough.
I have.
Go ahead.
I
You want
have,
to cross out something that I had? Let's narrow.
I
it
mean,
down.
I have my top 2.
I got my top 2 too.
You got just your top 2.
So what numbers are your top 2?
What are your
I got
top 2?
3 and 17.
That's what I have. 3 and 17.
Can I hear 17 again? I have them as a 9 and a star, but I had 2 others get a 9 all. I gave 3 a 10 with 3 stars.
17 was the one that said, Jay looks like the bed and bath manager that takes his job too seriously. Bo looks like he still blames every fart on the dog. McNuggets writes 3-star reviews on Yelp. G looks like he runs the football camp where none of the kids get better. Jason looks like he discusses renewable resources. Earl looks like he gets a raging clue when solving mysteries.
Yeah.
And Tyvis is Dustin's one cutoff jacket away from
Oh,
his
that
That
was a killer line at the end.
It was a killer line.
What about, can you read us number 37 again? Let's listen to 37.
37.
bull
Late for my
weaponized
show.
hygiene? That's bull weaponized hygiene.
Yeah, bull
I wrote
weapon.
that
That's
down.
the super long one.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'll read it if you want, but it's a super long one.
What about 39? Because 39, I got like close.
I actually ranked that one third too. That's really funny.
39
I had
was
39
the
third.
39 was very long. It started with Jay Crawford.
Read
Jay
just
Crawford
a little
on
bit
the-
of that one. 39. And then we'll
I
decide.
tune in every Monday to Friday to hear the Jay Crawford and Friends podcast to see who Jay talks to for 90-plus minutes. Bulls takes have the same batting average as Austin Hedges. G. Bush, fake fan, Goku reference. Tyvis played in college. He's a fake media member. Dustin.
All right, 3's definitely in.
3's in.
3 is 100% in.
3's in.
So 3's a lock. 3's a lock.
I have 17.
I got 17 too.
And give me 41, Mike, real quick.
41 was the last one. Bull, you call yourself the Bull, but the only thing is stubbornness. If you had a Hall of Fame bust, it'd be made out of pastrami.
That was really good. I like that one.
Yeah, there's
What was
a lot
the rest of his? Can you give that one quick? 41?
Tyvis played in the NFL for as long as TikTok video. I'm going to just skim through it.
Yeah.
Jason, I think every time he says I have a source, I picture him talking to a hot dog vendor at Progressive.
That was good. That was good.
G yells so much as he auditioning to be the lead singer of Rage Against the Machine. And McNuggets, you're the extra barbecue sauce packet.
I got to say, I think there was some missed opportunities on the G. Bush roasts. I think people were very great with Tyvis, great with Jason, great with me, and great with Jay. I think there was some missed
G
opportunities on
is
G.
he's the people champ.
Who was the guy that said, I would do more about G, but he probably called in sick? Which guy was that? That guy was, that one made me crack up. Remember which one that was?
I could find it.
Damn.
You
I'm
pass
sorry.
your time too.
I know. I got to go. I got to be on the air at my house in 22 minutes.
Well, then pick a last one.
All right. So 17.
I mean, if 17 has 2 votes, is the number
Yeah,
2.
it's in.
All right.
It's in.
17 was really
17.
good. All right. 3 and 17 are the winners. It was tough.
It
40.
was, these were great. These were
They were
great.
all,
I had 39 third and 37 fourth.
8, 19, I thought was really good.
19
24 was
Here,
really good.
real quick. So, Bull, you have the ones. We'll get you out of here in this. That means our 2 winners are
Yeah.
3, which is Evan 419,
Oh,
who we know
who's a
Evan a little
diehard
bit.
fan. We didn't know it was him.
And then 17 is Sully, Sully.
He tweets at us all the time.
If that's the same Sully,
Who
then,
just
then
missed
yes.
out? 39. Who was 39?
At Sully 498. Sully will reach out to you to reach out. Evan, I'll text you to get you
Yeah.
in. Bull, I have the names of everybody. Give me the ones you guys liked. I'll give you the names.
Let's give him shouts. Number 8.
Taylor Summers.
I don't know who that is, but he did a good job. 17.
That was Sully who made it.
Oh, sorry.
19.
19.
S.A. Spencer 1992.
That was Jay interrupting the wedding.
Yeah.
of
Oh,
Taylor
yeah.
and Travis.
That's a good one. 24.
Cooper Ehrman.
Okay. I thought 36 was really good. The rap guy. I thought that was
That
really
was
good.
That was Dion Primetime 00012.
37.
That was good.
That was Sonny Jones the second.
38.
Jordan D'Agostaro.
39.
Not a bribe. Is the name of the YouTube handle.
40.
40. God is good all the time.
And 41.
Will Plavin.
All right. Never heard of any of those guys.
So we appreciate everyone who sent those
Everybody
in.
was great. There were like
Terrific,
2 or 3 that
terrific,
sucked.
terrific.
Everybody else was good.
There was some of the ones that were just a one-liner we didn't consider it really because it was just one line.
The
but-
one-liner that I want to shout out
on the J one.
was is kind of going to interrupt Taylor.
Oh,
and
that was
did
fantastic.
that
one.
was the best one-liner of the whole
Who
thing.
was that?
We did that one. That was 19.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Because I put a dash next to all the ones that were just one
Jay
line.
Crawford interrupt wedding. 19.
I think there were 2 different. Well, I don't know.
It was Eddie said we didn't read his. Eddie, I'm looking at it's not in here, man.
All right. Well, we
I don't see
appreciate it. Thanks to Evan. Congrats to Evan
Evan and Sully.
and Sully. Congrats, guys. You did great. We'll tell you even more information. We'll see you tomorrow.